And welcome, guys. We're gonna play Resident Evil 4 again, the OG one. But we're playing through it on professional now, not normal. I do have my, I do have my better weapons with me, but you know, was gonna have them regardless because I ain't starting a new game.
Yeah, and I just finished rearranging literally every object in my room.
I mean, I'll let the cutscenes play through, but if you watch my first playthrough, you've already seen them all.
Yeah, you never know when you might have, new viewers in.
I was wondering if you might recognize a girl in this photograph.
I'm just not gonna bother mute my mic over him because just watch it. If I have a playlist on my channel that has all the entire playthrough.
In that case, I'd say yeah. Just if you want to know the plot, then watch the first playthrough.
It's in a playlist by itself, so you can find it. That cutscene wasn't super important, so I didn't let it play through at all. It's like 10 seconds, it's like 4 or 5 seconds.
I'm gonna have to go mute for a minute, bro. I gotta let the back of my ears air out.
Very good. Poor puppy. I got you, puppy. Don't worry. I got you. I got you. Here you go, buddy. You're welcome. Always help the puppy. I do have the PRL 42 cannon in my inventory. I'm not going to keep keeping. I'm going to be holding on to it. I'm going to show my brother where it goes. It's just too big to have so many weapons in my inventory, and to have that too, it just takes up way too much space. I might do a playthrough with just that, but we'll see. Or if you guys want to see me do a pistol only run, that'd be wild.
My God, bro! Imagine how bad the back of my ears would be sweating if my ear cups were made of leather.
Alright, Chris. You watching?
Huh?
You watching?
Yeah.
Alright, check this out.
Yeah.
Watch this shit. Alright. I'm gonna get him watch this, Chris.
What the fuck?
Oh, that's nothing, bro. That's nothing.
No, I was looking at what it did, not the damage. But regardless, what the fuck?
Hold on, you'll see. Hold on. That's nothing. Hold on. Watch this shit. Let's watch this shit. Let's watch this shit, bro. It's crazy how insane this weapon is. Ready?
Yeah. I thought we were playing Resident Evil 4, not GTA Online.
Dude, it's fucking, the gun's insane, bro. Well, also it has another cool feature. Watch this.
Watch.
I
can see, but I'm going full screen.
If you short charge it, it'll flash him. Long charge for death.
Yeah.
Bro, they have no chance.
Yeah.
It's impossible. I'm sorry, guys. I am skipping cutscenes, but I'm sorry. I'll stop.
Yeah, like
I'll-
I said, we still got like a full playthrough with cutscenes muted on your channel still.
yeah.
I can't remember if it's the remake or the OG.
Both. I have the OG and the remake on the channel. Both their cutscenes are muted. They're both in playlists, so if you guys want to go back and check watch those, you can. This one, obviously, the remake's a lot, has more, I think it's 13 parts, and then I think the OG, I think, 6 parts.
I was gonna say, bro, you know what I would
6 or 8,
put in the,
I think 8, it might be 8 parts. Not
I
entirely
was
sure.
I was gonna say, bro, if anything, I would title this one RE4 Extra. So people know that like you're not doing it as like a legit playthrough, but extra.
I'm gonna put it as I'm gonna label it as professional, so you know I'm playing on professional.
Yeah,
I'll put-
just call it like professional extra again, so everybody knows like you're gonna. It's just a playthrough for challenge, not the cinematic and stuff. It's not an LP. It's a challenge run.
My first title for the first part will be Resident Evil 4 OG or Resident Evil 4 2005 professional playthrough.
Or better yet, call it our Resident Evil 4, and then instead of putting the full 2000, just put 05 and call it Professional Challenge Run.
Not really
So
a cha- I
again,
mean,
so people will go in expecting you to skip the cutscenes. It's just a challenge run.
yeah, I can do that. It's not really a challenge. That's a problem. With the guns I have currently, it's not really a challenge.
No,
But if I
but
was
when
running,
you title it challenge run, they'll be expecting you to skip the cutscenes. Because it's not a traditional Let's Play.
I guess I'm gonna leave the shotgun here 'cause I can't put it in my inventory.
And if anybody asks, like, how is it a challenge run when you're using that gun? It's like, I titled it challenge run, so when you guys would come in to watch, you're not expecting me to mute and watch all the cutscenes.
I'm not using the PRL cannon. I just was showing you what it did. I'm selling it right back to the merchant.
Well, in that case, it's like, how is it not a challenge run if you're getting rid of that gun?
I guess because of my guns that I have currently on me right now are extremely powerful.
Well, then just call it Professional Challenge Run NG Plus. I know it's a long-winded ass title, but at least it explains everything about it and people won't be confused. Yeah, so just RE4, Resident Evil 4, whatever. Just 05 Pro Challenge Run. NG Plus. That'll be the full title. My God, which way? I don't know if I'm tightening this motherfucker. God. Okay, apparently that was tightening it. Lovely. I'm so sorry, everybody, for having to listen to me grunt and groan, but I'm trying to remove my damn chair's fucking armrests again, because I put them back on yesterday, and I can't push my chair all the way in. And this one fucking screw is being stupidly stubborn right now.
I just hate that.
Yeah, I couldn't tell because it was so tight from like tight to literally so loose I could undo it with my fingers. I couldn't tell if I was tightening it or loosening it. That was a lot of fun. Fuck. I don't even care. I lost that fucking bolt. All I know is it fell in there somewhere. I'll look for that when I feel like it.
Alright, bro.
Huh?
First boulder to run away from.
Yeah.
If I die at all, it'd be from this.
What? Did it catch up to you?
Yeah, like I said, if I die from anything, it'd be this.
I would say,
Oh my
right here having a
god!
I would say right here, bro, would be a great time to have a turbo function on your controller.
I don't know if I'm tapping it fast enough or what.
But yeah, if you had the turbo function, you could just hold the button and it would rapidly mash it. Did you make it to the end and miss the QTE the second time, or did you just not go fast enough?
I just didn't go fast enough both times. I have issues with those boulders, okay? Honestly, I have
Nah,
issues.
you're good, bro.
Honestly, I have issues with. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and do this.
You know what, bro? I still think they should have made the DualSense Edge with the turbo function setting. For anybody who doesn't know, having a turbo setting is where you like press a button on your controller, then you press another button, like I don't know, for example, square, like he had to mash there. And when a QTE pops up like that, where it says mash button here, you could just hold it instead of having to mash it. And yeah, he would have got through that QTE with no issues.
I just don't see why I wasn't hitting it fast enough.
Or, in case you're familiar with another term, it's usually also referred to as auto fire function. I'm just, I guess where I come from, I just call it turbo function. And that's usually only a thing with aftermarket controllers. And then it's like, you know, they come out with the DualSense Edge, charge $200 fucking for it. And it's got all the aftermarket, you know, stuff you'd expect, but the turbo function. What's the point at that point?
Yeah.
You know what, bro? Whenever I unplug my phone, I'm actually going to check and see if they make aftermarket controllers with the turbo function or auto fire for the PS5. Just out of curiosity.
Yeah.
I've actually owned one auto aftermarket controller for the 4, and it had everything I just mentioned, but the problem is The battery was absolute crap. It would get so hot, and then eventually I'd plug it in, and you know, the light bar would come on, like it, you know, flashes when it's charging, but then it would just stay on, and then when I'd unplug it, it wouldn't go off. It would stay orange, and then I'd press the PS button, and it would never turn on.
Yeah.
So yeah, the battery in that thing was absolute garbo.
What are you selling? Is that all? Thank you. Is that all? Thank you. Is that all?
Well, at least that aftermarket controller wasn't anywhere near the price of $200 fucking dollars. I think it was actually like $30 less than the original PS4 controller, which I think was $60.
Thank you. Not enough cash.
Oh, and real quick, bro, I definitely need to shout something out. It's not a YouTuber. It's tied to a YouTuber, but it's definitely a really good cause. It's called I can't remember the name of it. It's something like Stop Killing Games, and it's to ensure that it's illegal for game companies to have the ability to pull games from your library without offering you a refund. I've already told you about it, bro.
Yeah, I know.
And right now it's got well over 1 million signatures, but they need a specific amount before it can even get pushed to like legal court. In other words, it's a petition to pass a law. Right now it's only for Europe, but no doubt if it succeeds, that means they'll try to continue on to, like, you know, the United States and other countries. So if you give a shit about stuff like that, definitely look it up and find it, and take the time to add a signature to it, because I feel like that's something that needs to be done. I mean, even companies like Ubisoft have blatantly said, like, get used to not owning your games. That's how fucking full of themselves they were at the time. Like, blatantly laying it out in front of people, saying like, the game that we give you, that you pay full price for, you don't actually own. We can take it back whenever we want. Get used to it. And then, of course, and rightly so, they got spit roasted for it. So yeah, bro, if I can find it, I'll send you the link to it, and then you can put it in the description of your video, just in case anybody should come in and, you know, they give a shit about that, want to add a signature to it. Because I really think it needs to be a legal law to make sure game companies cannot take shit from you without giving your money back.
Yeah, I agree.
And just in case I can't find it, for anybody who cares, again, you can look up on YouTube a guy named Tectone, and he's talked about it. And I'm pretty sure he put it in the descriptions of some of his videos. So if we can't find it, then you can find it there on his channel. I think we should also come up with, like, making it a legal law where they have to put all previous generation games on the PlayStation Store. I think that should be a legal law too. So whenever the next generation console comes out and they stop making the old one, you won't have to literally throw your games away because now you don't have a console to play them on because it doesn't work anymore. I guess what I'm trying to say, like proposing the idea is every previous generation game console library, like bro, imagine if you could find every PlayStation 2 game on the PlayStation Store, digital version, and you could have access to it for every console that comes out after and never have to rebuy it again.
Pretty great, bro.
Yeah, I think that should also be a legal law, that they have to put all previous gen games on the PlayStation Store for like digital download. And if that, stop killing games thing becomes legal, they won't be able to take it from you either.
You know how much money
It'll
they'd make?
permanently be on your library. They can never take it away.
You know how much money they'd make?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, why haven't they done that already? It's literally a money printing machine. If they resold every PlayStation, PlayStation 2, and PlayStation 3 game ever made on the PlayStation Store, give it a year, they'd probably be more rich than Rockstar right now.
Because you know how many games I want to go on. You know how many games I would go on the store and buy right now? I mean,
like that's what I'm saying. They're literally passing up like a real life money tree that prints
I'd
like
probably
that grows $1,000 for one of its leaves every second.
they'd probably get $2,000 off me within a month. I mean,
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I mean, how much? You know what? Real quick, let me look that up. I'm gonna look that up real quick. Hold on. Rockstar Games net worth. $20.75 billion. So yeah, imagine if PlayStation or anyway, bro, like I was saying, imagine if they resold every single last generation game on the digital store. Give them like 2 years, their net worth would be like probably triple-digit trillion. They'd never have to worry about ever going out of business or, like anything. They'd be permanently set.
yeah, I don't
Doing
know
that
why.
is like literally a money printing machine.
Yeah, I don't know why they're not doing that.
If anybody's got a Twitter account, I say like at PS Twitter account, spam that. Spam them with it. Say like at PlayStation.
Make sure they're verified because it might
Yeah.
be a fake account.
But the reason I paused is because I wanted to make sure that voice operation thing didn't pop up. But yeah, if you got a Twitter account, put like at PlayStation, biggest missed opportunity, PS2, PS1, full library, resold on PS5, digital. Whichever way you can word it, just come up with a way to say the exact thing I just said.
Dude,
I can't believe they haven't
weren't-
thought about that.
If they weren't crazy, if they're not crazy prices, well, they shouldn't be crazy prices. But just
No.
if they're not crazy prices, I go in the store. If they did that, I go in the store and buy Most Wanted, Underground 2 right now.
Bro, to this day, the PS2 still has the largest library out of any console ever made. Like, just try to try to think about the number of games that would make that an achievement. And even if they sold all their games for $5, the amount of games and the amount of people that would buy them again, I think $5 would literally lead to them being trillionaires in like 3 years.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, here's another thing, bro. Studios that are no longer in existence, like say ATV Off-Road Fury 3, Climax Racing, they're not a studio anymore. That would mean that if they resold ATV 3, the profit would be entirely PS. They wouldn't have to pay royalties to a studio.
Hey,
What?
they should be doing it.
Yeah. There's a bunch of other games that are made by like studios and developers that aren't around anymore. A bunch of them. And yeah, they wouldn't have to pay those studios or developers royalties anymore. All the profit would be theirs. And they don't have to worry about copyright either. Or trademark. Because those license agreements and stuff, they end after 10 years.
Can you believe that it took me 5 rounds to knock down that fucking chainsaw guy with a Magnum?
Yeah.
5 with a Magnum, bro. With a Magnum.
I don't know. Like, you can look up the legality on that, but I'm pretty sure that even the people that own the copyrighted material have to pay to continue to like keep the copyright ownership of it. And I think it's like 10 years. They have to go into like court or something and pay a fee to make sure they still own the copyright. So if those studios aren't around to, you know, refresh that copyright contract, then yeah, they wouldn't have to worry about that either. Like Neversoft, bro. I'd say the only thing they'd have to worry about in that regard, like copyright, would be Activision, since they're the publisher.
Yeah.
But in terms of the developer, yeah, Neversoft ain't around anymore. So in terms of handing royalties to the dev team, yeah, that'd be all PS's profit.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out why they haven't jumped on the opportunity, but it's, you know, that's not my place.
I think they're like, and before I'm about to say what I think still socially a no word, but just to let everybody know, I mean this in like the least offensive way possible for anyone who it might offend. I'm talking about PlayStation here. The fact they haven't done that yet, they have got to be the biggest grade A mouth-slappingly stupid retard. Now you know why I went out of my way to warn people before I use that word. Because I know it's still a big no word. I just wanted to make sure that I trigger warned people and made sure that I'm using it in a way that wouldn't offend anybody. And if it did, they'd know up front that that was not my intention. In fact, they'd probably agree with me throwing that word at a company as dumb as that.
So this is the problem I was afraid of having.
Inventory space.
Too much. I have a lot of ammo now.
Yeah, but at some point you're probably gonna need all that, so.
Yeah, at some point eventually I'm gonna need it all, but
Which tea bottles which? I can't remember shit.
go through and reload all my guns, I guess. Try to
Yeah, I
get
think
something.
that's the fresh one.
Get something figured out. Damn.
Yeah. You know what, bro? You know that shelf I got that sits on the floor? That's got like 3 levels made of wood.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got that whole shelf dedicated to holding like my S shoes and my S hats. I even got the hoodies hanging up over top of it. And you know what, bro? If I can find a way, say if I come over to visit, I've got so many fucking hoodies, bro. I think I could sacrifice at least one of them. I think you know what I'm talking about. Not the S hoodies. Another one I own.
I need one. I need hoodies. It's the only thing I don't have.
I was gonna say, you know which one I'm talking about, right? It would go with your hat.
Yeah.
The colors wouldn't match up. But
What color is it?
the hoodie is black.
What are you
Oh,
selling?
I mean, yeah, then yeah, it would.
But yeah, the branding would still match up.
Is that all?
Well, the hat's black and gray.
Yeah, I think the bill's black, isn't it?
Thank you.
Yeah, in the outline of the symbol.
Welcome.
Yeah. But in terms of logo, they're both the same logo. Like I don't know what it is about skateboard and brand stuff, but even their logos have like a model name. Like say one of my hoodies is just red with the S logo on it, and it's called Scribble logo. Then the other hoodie's the S logo with like it's in a red rectangle, and that's called Block logo.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Volcom hoodie I'm talking about would match the hat. It would Stone logo.
I have so much sniper rifle ammo, bro. It's outrageous.
Yeah. I think you've seen me wear that hoodie before, bro. It's the black Volcom hoodie with the Volcom Stone logo. I think on one part of the chest, and then one of the sleeves it's got multiple Stone logos going down it.
I probably have at one point in time.
Yeah, it's a black hoodie with white Stone logos.
Yeah, I probably have at some point.
Yeah, I've definitely worn it, but yeah, if I could find a way, I'd give it to you. God, there is so much sweat behind my ears from moving around
Bro.
and shit.
I almost got pissed.
What happened?
The dude blew up. I tried to do a TNT in his hand and he blew up, but he didn't have the TNT lit.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you got too close or whatever and blew up with you too close?
Almost.
Gotta empty out my ashtray here. But yeah, man, every time I think about Sony. Okay, hold on real quick. So I don't end up accidentally triggering the voice command thing on my console. Whenever I say Sony, I mean PlayStation.
Yeah.
I made sure to pause just in case the voice operating thing came up, which it didn't, thankfully. So yeah, when I say Sony, now you know who I'm talking about. But yeah, every time I think about that, Sony not doing that, like, how? You're literally missing a money printing opportunity. You would, to be honest, bro, I think they'd be so freaking rich, they'd never even have to make another console. Just game sales would be enough to make them the richest people on Earth. Like, bro, think about this. Imagine being richer than Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk combined. The two richest people probably on the planet, not just in America.
Yeah.
Just because of game sales.
It's their loss,
Because
dude.
I mean, if you think about it, again, just try to think about how many games are in each console's library, and how many people there are on planet Earth, and everybody rebuying all those old games. And then try to think about how much money that would be.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean,
And just to let you know, to kind of give you a little bit of an idea of how many numbers that would be, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure in the US alone, the overall population is probably a couple billion.
I have no idea. Don't ask. If you ask me to correct you, I have no fucking idea.
I'll see if I can't find it. What is the overall population of the United States?
The estimated population.
3.46 million. So definitely overshot there in terms of numbers, but dude, I don't think that matters. So yeah, just in America, there's 346 million people. And then whenever you think about the entire human population, all the people that would have access to game consoles in other countries, and then for every game and on every, platform resold, even if it's for like $10, imagine the amount of money that would be. I'm not kidding, dude. I think even with a $5 price tag, with the amount of human beings on this planet, they would be richer than Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk combined. Probably 150 times over in about 4 years.
No, I know what I have, Chris.
Uh,
I'll show you. Hold on. Look at that.
a gold chicken egg completely restores health.
Yeah, but I'm gonna sell it.
I wonder if that's a reference to what Child's Tale is it with the golden goose? That Jack and the Beanstalk?
Might be.
Yeah, I was wondering if that golden egg was a
No.
reference to that.
No, Jack and the Beanstalk is the. Jack and the Beanstalk is when he gets the magic beans.
Yeah, and then it leads to the giant beanstalk and he climbs it and giant guy or whatever.
Oh, yeah, it is
Five
a
bow
goose.
plum.
There's a golden goose, right? Did he
I think
get?
so.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
so-
think he steals it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I was thinking too.
But I do know
Yeah.
there's a giant in the story, you know, the fee, fi, fo, fum line.
Yeah.
I had to take my damn watch off because my fucking wrist was sweating so much from
Well,
moving around.
I did. I got my pistol exclusive now, so it's just
Yeah.
it's just popping off heads if I hit him in the head. Let's see what does it to this guy, huh? Yeah, see?
Yeah, thankfully though, right now I don't need my watch to know what time it is. I don't even have to press the button on my controller. I got a clock sitting right in front of me on my desk.
Alright, so later on, Chris,
Huh.
I'm going to replay this video, record that part, right? What just happened, and I'm gonna put
Yeah.
it as I'm gonna put it as a short. He had no head and he was walking around in circles.
Was it like a glitch?
I don't know. No, it just happens sometimes.
Oh,
That'd be a perfect video for a short. That'd be perfect for
Yeah.
a short. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do.
yeah, because I know you have to at least upload one. I don't know why they made it mandatory, but
I'm just gonna record
yeah,
off.
it's
I
literally,
just have to record it off my TV.
but yeah, it's literally TOS required, apparently, to have at least one short.
I'm kind of stupid.
Because I've noticed even some large YouTubers, like a couple mil, up until that was a thing, they only have one short on their channel. So apparently, yes, it is mandatory.
I'm only gonna put one short on my video on my YouTube. I'm only gonna put one short on there.
Yeah, and then, like I said, bro, I'll see if I can find that link to that petition. So if anybody comes in and watches these videos, they can go help, fight the good fight of keeping games alive and holding multi-millionaire AAA studios accountable for their deceptive BS actions. Again, the whole buying full price, them taking it back without refund thing. Oh, and in case anybody's concerned, I would say the best way to avoid that right now, at least until hopefully it is made illegal for them to do that, would be make sure you buy physical copies only. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Looks like he's coming from behind. At least he's kinda slow. Shh.
Yeah, hit him in the mouth at least once.
Yeah.
Or he'll eat you, basically. I don't know if he eats you, but he'll definitely hit you with it. He'll do some damage.
Like, when the hell did we start playing AC Black Flag? The harpooning thing.
Yeah. The cool thing is, though, bro, and then this one, the boat doesn't have health. It's your health.
Yeah.
That's not like the remake where the boat has health. As long as you got health on you, as long as you got health on you, you can heal.
That was weird. They deliberately put a splashing sound effect in there to throw you off. 'Cause it sounded like when you were spinning, it was off to your right.
I don't know. There's an arrow there to show you which way to go, how far to turn.
Yeah. But yeah, I heard a splashing sound effect off to your... It sounded like it was off to your left. Like... But yeah, then he was coming up from behind you.
I don't think so. I wouldn't. I mean, I don't. Honestly, I really don't know, but I wouldn't think so. I don't want that. I have so much sniper rifle ammo.
I don't know, unless he was like swimming under the water off to your left and then went under you and then came in from behind.
Yeah, I'm not sure entirely, bro. To be honest with you.
I was gonna say, if you got a flash grenade, that'll kill them instantly.
Say bye to your head. It's nice not having all that background noise in my videos.
Oh, I know. Yeah, we ain't gotta worry about fucking copyright claims anymore either. Oh, and shit, bro, I forgot. Whether your videos are for kids or not, I would recommend holding off cursing for the first 2 minutes of the video, or it's immediate yellow circle, demonetized.
Well, I can't really get my videos monetized yet anyway, so.
Yeah, but whenever you do, you can go back and remonetize all your old videos. That's only if they're eligible.
I would assume most of them would be eligible.
Yeah. I just wish you could send your video clips to me over, you know, messages on PS, and then I could edit them and send them back if we ever needed to edit it for any reason.
That'd be nice.
I know. That's another thing I think you should hit up PS for, on like tweet at them. But like, please make that a feature. Because there's a lot of YouTubers that edit and upload straight from their console, and it would be nice to be able to do that. To be able to send your video clip through messages,
Yeah.
no matter how long. Which, I mean, like the limit's an hour, so.
All my videos are an hour.
Yeah, that's as long as you can record.
Yeah.
That's as long as you can edit. Even in Share Factory, say like you want to combine 2 one-hour clips, you can't go over an hour. Even by a single second, it'll tell you it's too long.
All of my stuff's uncut, unedited, you know, it's raw.
Yeah. Well, I mean, even if I edit it, it would still be raw, but, you know, I could,
What are you selling?
again, just in case, cut out any copyrighted material, or add, like, captions over top, or say you want me to do, like, slow-mo with something that's crazy that happens,
Is that
like,
all, stranger?
and like you blow off an enemy's head or something, and like that one near the beginning, I
Is
could
that
slow-mo
all?
that
Thank
and make it
you.
look like kind of funny. I could throw sound effects in over the video.
Is that all?
Yeah.
Is that all? Thank you.
I know.
Is that all?
It just sucks I can't send them to you.
Thank
I
you.
know.
What are you buying?
The only way I'd be able to do that is if I literally came over to your house, with my like, external storage, copy your video onto that, back home, put in my console, it from here, and then I back to your house to your console.
You're
That'd
cut.
be the only
You are cutting out bad.
Motherfucker, man. Hold on. Any better?
Yeah.
Okay. If it gets bad again, I'll just have to shut my console off, I guess. Do the whole clear cache and everything and come back. But like I was saying before you told me I was cutting out, the only other way I could do that is the first part I mentioned, go over to your house and then edit it from here and then have access to your email password and all that and then upload it straight from my console to your channel. Which I'm pretty sure is also breaking TOS. Giving somebody else access to your email and password.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you just could, like, not tell anybody about it, but I literally just said it, so.
Yeah, I mean...
Hold on, bro. You're probably gonna lose me for a second. I'm gonna log into my other account. Or, not log out, but switch user.
Yeah, guys, I don't know. I know that it's probably not super interesting watching me go through with my guns fully upgraded. It's just, it makes the game so much easier. And I think it'd be more interesting for me to go through and not die a bunch than go through and die a bunch. I missed it.
I should be back, bro.
You are. What the hell, bro? Am I jumping too early? I never had this issue before.
And thankfully, I could jump right back into your share screen.
Well, yeah,
So I
I
didn't even-
well, yeah, I never stopped it. Oh my
Yeah, I figured
god,
if I-
bro!
What happened? Jumping too early?
I don't know. It's too early or too late. Never had an issue before. There you go. My question is, bro, do I want to do separate ways?
I mean, up to you.
That's the thing. About 5 minutes left in this video, guys, and then it's gonna end.
Welcome. Gotta select. What are you buying? What are you selling?
You know, bro, if you don't intend on going back, I'm probably just gonna uninstall Twitch.
What are you buying?
Yeah, if you want to, you can. I'm going back.
Is that... Thank you.
I wouldn't.
Is that all? Thank you. Come back anytime.
Has the cutting out stopped?
Yeah.
Or am I still cutting out at all?
No, you're good.
Uh, I gotta take a leak real quick.
Alright. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.
See ya.
We'll continue playing this, but eventually I'll upload the last part of Resident Evil 2. There's some issues going on with that game, but thank you guys
Yeah,
for,
copyright claim for
Yeah.
movie audio in the background.
yeah, but thank you guys so much. I'll catch you in the next one.